Joe. Yeah, did you fart? Did you fart again? Huh? Did you? Oh my gosh, again? I think I heard you fart. Jenny! Stop farting, man. I'm on the live. Stop farting.
Ew. Oh my god.
What up? He's ready to see me smash on some Madden. He's ready to see me smash on some Madden. What up?
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway from Miami. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard past the 21. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the former Colorado Buffalo, their rookie quarterback.
I tell you what, when he's on
scheduled for that week. Secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft.
The first play of the game going to be intercepted. They take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I think
the Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. John Button, the one who got him to bury him. I assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Rattler. Steps away to his left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chris Long, he's the one that drops him this go-around. That pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now on 4th down, it's the punt team sending this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. Beauty.
That is an 8-foot field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. 1st and 10, it's Willis. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to look down before he got it until he was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. And lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, here's Willis. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact hopped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides, look at him go. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Eno, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following a touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee and then begin the drive at the 30. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. And the last drive, their 1st drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. He picked up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
Yeah, this is going to be an Eagles first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
We have one so far. And I threw it.
Back to Robinson now on first down. And muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. After run 7-0, Bobby A. Sports. Run to 43, here's second down and 5. Rattler wants to throw it. This ball tipped and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. Now Rattler. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on third down and 5.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to kick him out and deliver.
This could be a sort of a nice stand from this defense after getting whacked backwards on this drive. Come through another one here and have them staring at a third and long. And that puts the defense in position to dictate to the offense.
Is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. It's time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
Rattler going to look to throw again. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The Eagles send out their punter now as they'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon.
Yeah, it's on legend mode.
Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. Could not have thrown that out there any better. When the ball hit the ground, I thought it might go into the end zone the way it was angling, but perfectly jutting out at the 1.
You think maybe what we saw in practice came into play there? You know, you put those big cans down on the sideline and then they end up
down the numbers. There he goes. Look at the big fella go. He's on his way. And all the way in from Miami touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly and add on to their lead. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Those are the runs the offensive coordinators dream about. Run-play drives from that distance. What an effort that results in the touchdown. And they'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing is Rattler. Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. He gets it over the middle to Palmer. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. To the air's Rattler. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this on just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Returnable for Thomas. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. That'll go down. It's an 84-yard punt return. Marty, we saw him fielding those punts before the game, and he just had a little bit of a look in his eye, didn't he?
He did. He's a confident young man, and now we know why.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that makes the score 21 is in. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And the return down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to put a little Smokey and the Bandit wear. They got a long way to go, a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Here's Rattler now on 1st and 10. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Rattler to the air on 2nd down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get set. 3rd down, Rattler to the air. That's out wide here for Robinson. Out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Here's Thomas. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's a play fake. Here's Willis. I think the ball's out. But this will unfortunately wind up out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Here's Willis. Flushed out right. That one complete downfield to Thomas. He's to the 15. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Remember, Parker, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting out of this NFL game pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. Are they doing anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving it.
I came a little abruptly here. Still working on my Apple up in the booth. Hang on here, let me spit this out. And we can get to the 3rd quarter now. And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Max Crosby picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. A rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Gordon picks it off. They will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, I mean, yeah, they're trying to make something
Don't try me.
Third quarter seed. I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't done the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And no foul going to this round. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here.
Where's your Eagle powers
They were just
now?
out here a moment ago. We threw the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not on the sidelines rolling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, look at them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Rattler looks to throw on second down. Gets into coverage and intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open, and he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And now when we go down, the books as just a one-play drive and then 3 points tacked on to the end of it. Well, the only silver lining on the other sideline, CD, is that they kept him out of the end zone, but still, that's another 3 points added on to this large lead.
Yeah, no shortage of scoring 4 big plays on defense in this one. And even up by 4 possessions, still finding ways to create opportunities and capitalize with points.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. It'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll give it to Robinson. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now back to throw. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Returnable for Thomas. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So dangerous with a football in his hands. Call that a return of 38. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10. Am I seeing this correctly? They brought up the field goal team here on 1st down. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Dolphins will add on their lead. So a tackle on 3 more. This, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while, drain the clock. You get 3 out of it, that's great too.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. Really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game doesn't work, and he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. They will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6 and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. But right now, they're thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, they grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played,
coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Second down, here's Rattler. This ball tipped and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down. They're in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Rattler working out the gun. He's taken down. Chris Hall able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. The Eagles send out their punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here's Thomas on the return. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And this offense are going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. First and 10, Willis. That is caught downfield by Thomas. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is over. Kneel down and add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just added on to their big lead.
Oh.
Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And Eliza just taking knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Eagle power!
From the shotgun, Rattler. That's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And give him 4 yards there. He'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and throw with Rattler. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Eagle power!
To the air once more is Rattler. The carry, it's complete. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. His passes are intercepted for the 4th time today. Top of the 5-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. They will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead. And it's going to drive the coaches crazy because they're telling them to play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. Or we're going to take chances. And that one pays off with an INT and return for 6.
And a return down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a building up over the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
From the gun, here's Rattler.
Oh!
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Oh!
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. And it is caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. Throwing once more, here's Rattler. Throws a quick hitter on the slant, that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense through the shutout, Adam. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense is they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Cool. Nice. Alright, guys. haircut. Quick sell. 500? I thought it was 5,000. Let's go. Extra. All right. Let's see if we can get 100 points. Since you're here for it, I'm here for it.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Willis going to throw it right away. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Dolphins. A
seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll, and we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go and prove it right now.
Willis to try and throw for it. Forced out to his left. And he will get in to make it 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for two, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for two? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. First and 10.
No! What happened?
Incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
No interception!
This fourth guy is a look to throw. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. Across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by a five-time Pro Bowler Troy Vincent. But he will bring it back. It's a big 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. A sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
They'll look to throw. Completed the run. And he is in to make it 16-0. I think we're sensing a trend here. 2 first-half touchdowns. After going for 2 after the first score, I thought maybe they would kick the PAT here. Don't they get 2 more?
No, they decided to really press the advantage because remember, getting the 2 after the first score, you've already got the other team back on their heels if they're going to mount a comeback. But to go up 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions, you've really got them thinking on the other sideline.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll look to throw here. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards for number 11. So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Now the first carry here for Robinson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a couple. They drop to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Calling a loss of 5. A good save to bring up 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Rattler. And it is incomplete.
Well, that play was something a little bit different because on the previous play he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
And problem spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's caught at the 25. And he's taken down deep in Philadelphia. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Willis will look to throw it. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to widen their lead in this first half. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Buying time to his left. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for a score. Thorough domination right now. The game plan is simple, obviously, Charles. They're going for 2 after every touchdown, and it's 24-0.
Don't you just get the sense right now that they're just flexing? I mean, you'd be able to do whatever they want, how they want, 3 2-point conversions, and now they're up 24-0. So essentially they gained a field goal out of it, but they've been trying to kick her out there.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And there's a pickup you want on first down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on first down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And A.J. going to pick up the Eagles' first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. They'll set up to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here. Out of guard. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10. Wants to throw it. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 36. Rattler will throw again. The Dolphins get there this time and they bring him down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now Rattler. And a double up here to Robinson. And he's dropped right at the 30. Gain of 3. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them, or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determine that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be up.
He's got a man, complete. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. To throw, here's Willis. Being chased out left. And making 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine, on the defense that makes it tough. If he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Under pressure, and they got to it again. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Now an option play will keep it. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's pulled in at the 32. That's it for the first half. 2 more. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to elevate.
Third down and 10. Throwing's Rattler. Got him in. It's well. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Oh, a heck of a move. Man. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they get the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. Yeah, obviously people would say just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that could derail.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. 52 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. To throw, here's Willis. Dancing to his left. And now a perfect throw for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in again 2 more.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And no thought of bringing this one out. They'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. And Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Right now, these guys are shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yes, you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air is Rattler. Open man is Higgins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. They'll throw. Here's Rattler. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll run again here with Robinson. And they'll bring it down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Switch it up here, look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The Eagles on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. They'll go with a touch pass, so we'll try to pick it up. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. When they try to catch him by surprise, I think they were a little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea, like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
They got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running out of 4th down and decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't cover law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too, having the football counts.
You're so meticulous. Now Willis on 1st and 10. He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals. Jason Elam on for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just added on to their big lead. They certainly made quick work of that. Ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. And it wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Eagles offense back out getting set for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
I mean, you've met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Rattler to the air on 2nd down. Quick slant to Brown. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44.
Hey, where are you guys going?
Rattler now on 1st and 10. Quick throw knocked away. Hits it.
Huh? I'll just make some popcorn because I'm going to make some hamburger.
It's got to be wearing on and up there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed that.
He's been under this entire game.
And AJ going to pick up the Eagles' 1st down as he'll be taken down at the 46. Right and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic.
This is caught inside the 15. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Either one here for the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as he just added on to their big lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit Painter. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high.
All right, let's see what kind of rewards we got after that game. Guys, just one bag of popcorn, guys. What? Let's go. Hey, what's the problem, guys? Can't make a snack? Hey, we don't need to make multiple that's the problem. So sick.
I see dogs. No, no, no. Oh.
is not actionable. Seek. Major upgrade at halfback. Wow. Let's go. Alright, guys. I'm gonna take a break. That was super fun, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll play some more later.